I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. Welcome back to the Bourbon Boys. We're glad to have you tuning in again here. And today we've had a couple really good ones here that we've been trying.
Yeah.
And this one here is, you can see we have cracked the seal on this one. This is the Maker's Mark Community Bottle. This one's Ben's, right?
Yep.
We were lucky enough, I have one too, to get a couple bottles of this. This is a charity bottle. Maker's Mark has done this the last couple years. And the proceeds go to small businesses, restaurants, bars that are struggling or try to get them started. These are obviously important to the liquor industry, but they're also important to the people obviously that own them, but beyond that, to the communities that they're in, and to the communities that all these distilleries are in too, because it's just a ripple effect when these industries, when these small businesses are struggling like they have the last couple of years because of all the COVID. So the Lee Community, I think, Fund helps. I think they help start new ones, help struggling ones with funds, essentially, some money. So.
Yep. So. We were lucky enough to get one because we're part of this awesome bourbon society.
So this year these were selected. This blend of their barrel stave style of bourbon. So it's a blend. Was selected by a bunch of the bourbon societies in Kentucky. They came. They sent representatives. We belong to a bourbon club, and we sent a couple representatives. Unfortunately,
it was not
us. That would have been awesome. But maybe next time,
maybe.
Probably not, no. But a whole bunch, and they got those listed on here on this, and I think there's 50 or 60 of them or something.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I can't remember. There's a bunch. And they all came together and sampled and blended and went together, and this is the bottle that they came out with. So we're going to sample this one here again.
Yeah.
So I kind of gave it away. I said a good one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Kind of said that right from the jump.
We'll see if it's still good. How about that?
So this one's 108 proof, and it's got the code on it, but I'm not going to go through a percentage of the different ones that they put together. So it's listed on the back here, and I don't think we're going to go into that, how these all are, but it's a neat little bottle, a community bottle. So it's $70, $69.
Yep. And I thought it only appropriate to get out the maker's glass.
I know. I have one at home. I have one at my house that my wife bought me at a garage sale for 50 cents, I think.
Ooh,
Where'd
50 cents. I think this is another garage sale.
Is it a garage sale special?
So,
I don't know. I didn't think to bring it, so I'm bringing out one of our Bourbon Boys glasses here.
There you go.
Oh, it's got a nice
nose.
It's got a nice nose.
Very sweet.
Very sweet, and well, here we'll just go in. Oh, that's nice. I gotta say, it's very nice. I know we've had this before, and it's still just as good. This one has, unlike many of the makers, and I like Maker's Mark. I like their basic one pretty well, and I like a number of their blends, their staff series that they have. The FAEs, a 1, a 2, all these things, they're very good, but I haven't had any that I say were bad. And Ohio does like 5 or 10 picks a year. They release them different times, and there's different ones all over the place. It'd be impossible to try them all. There's, so many different ways to combine them and make this. But I'm gonna just jump. This is the best one I've had. It's bringing out flavors that I never get from makers. And it's not overpowering, but some, I'm gonna say a little like fruit in there, which I never get from a maker's.
Yeah, nice little oak note that I'm tasting in there. Like it's not too bad. It's pretty good.
You have the maker's sweetness on it, and the grain that goes with that. But then they've added another whole couple layers of flavors on this.
There's a lot going on.
and it's just a pleasure to sip on every time.
Very nice.
Unfortunately, this is a limited release,
Yes.
so that's a huge downside of this. Now, I have not tried it with ice yet, so I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
We'll add a little bit of ice cube here.
Might open it up here. We'll see.
Might be different. Like I said, I have a bottle at home. We both have had a glass or two out of our bottles. I have not had any ice to it because it's been such a joy to sip straight.
Mm-hmm. Not doing too much yet.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I just think it's really muting everything to me.
Is it?
Yeah. Bringing more of the I won't. It's muting those extra layers of flavor. It's tasting more like makers,
Just
like
regular
like a cast strength makers or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still get some other ones in there, but it's muting all those other flavors that were in there. Still wonderful though. We're gonna finish this off.
Absolutely.
Probably won't take long, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. That was so nice. We went in
back
for some more. So it took longer than I thought. I mean, I know it's nothing for you guys, but
Right.
we've been here for a while sipping on this because we both agreed the ice
It
definitely.
Yeah. It turned it into regular makers, I think, is what we agreed on. Kind
It
of.
definitely, yeah. It was the standard makers, and it wasn't bad, but it took
No.
away that special.
Yeah. The complexity went away.
Yeah, and it was decent. It was decent bourbon, but not. It didn't have that wow factor to it. We've been thinking about it. I mean, I can still smell it here.
It's
It's
one of the
just
best
wonderful.
noses I've had in a bourbon.
The nose on it is might be one of the best noses. I can't say the best.
Yeah. There's a lot of good noses out there.
Michter's 20 was fantastic. The nose on that was so good.
Yeah. But it's great.
This is close. This is wonderful. And like I said, we were trying to describe it, and I've heard other people. Ben was getting a lot of maple
Syrup
or some maple.
type
No,
of
I say a lot, like maple tones,
Yeah,
and I get
yeah.
a little bit of that, but I swear I'm smelling like marshmallows.
marshmallow. I could see marshmallow.
Marshmallows and kind of caramel apple, like a marshmallow caramel apple
Yeah.
kind of a thing. Oh, it's
It's great.
maybe a touch of mapley in there, but I'm not getting as much maple. And I've heard other people describe this one that way with the maple. But anyway,
It's great.
beyond any question in my mind, this is the best thing that I've ever had from Maker's Mark. And I like Maker's Mark. I drink 101 on a regular basis. It's something that it's one of my go-to everyday kind of bourbons that I really enjoy, the 101. But if I could get this, I would drink this on a regular basis.
Yeah,
This
we're gonna
is
have
wonderful.
to use this sparingly.
Yes,
the only one we'll
I'm
get.
disappointed that it's a limited.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep the bottle when it's done and see if at some point in the future we can replicate it,
Remake,
because they
yeah.
have it back here. So if you want a copy of that, let us know and we can send you that if you want to go get your own bottle, and then we'll buy some off of you because it's wonderful.
Yes.
On the flavor, or on the rating on this one, I'm going to give this an easy 4.5 probably, and at a $70, this is better than a lot of $100+ bourbons that I've had. So I would say the value's definitely there, and I would give it at least a 4. I'm going to go with 4+ on this one. It's like a right. I mean, I don't know what to say much higher than that. I hate to go. We found ourselves early when we started doing this, rating things a little too high. We're like, oh, we can't. And then, but this is an excellent bourbon that I would, if you have an opportunity to get a bottle, get a bottle.
Get one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 4+ on both of mine.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, flavor. I mean, there's so much going on, so much good stuff going on. I'm right there with you. 4.5 on the flavor, and with all that going on, a $70 price tag is great. I mean, I think you're getting exactly what you pay for.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but
Right.
you're paying $70 and you feel like you're getting more
You're not
than your
getting
money's
ripped
worth.
off.
Right,
Yeah.
you're getting $70 plus some. You're
Plus.
getting more than your money's
Sure.
worth out of this one here. and in this case, it's going to a
Yeah.
good cause. So,
That's true.
if I'd have known, and my thing is, I've had a number of these bottles of Maker's Mark. I couldn't even tell you how many, but I buy a couple bottles every year, 2, 3, 4 of these a year of the different ones. And again, I enjoy them, but none of them have hit me like wow. And if I'd have known how good this was, I wish I could have sampled it before
I know.
we had the opportunity. I would have bought several bottles of this. I really would have.
Yeah, so yeah, with the value, I think I'm going right around 4 plus as well.
Yeah.
And it's great. And we've said it before. If you find this out in the wild, pick one up.
It's superior.
It's
yeah.
very good.
So anyway, until next time.
See ya.
ya.